Hi, I'm Trini.
And I'm Shannon. We are part of Cognition Learning Center, or COGS, located at Kauai Community College.
Here at COGS, our main goal is to create fun and exciting activities that explore the STEM fields.
Today, we are going to focus on a unique use of technology and some simple concepts regarding light painting.
So, what is light painting? Simply put, light painting is exactly as it sounds, painting with light.
When you take a photo, the shutter in your camera opens for a set amount of time. While the shutter is open, light enters the camera and reaches the sensor. For most day-to-day photography, the time the shutter remains open is usually under 1 second.
To achieve the imaging technique of light painting, we must prolong the amount of time the shutter stays open. By doing this, we can take a long exposure photo, allowing us to make a light painting. While the camera is important, one of the most important things when starting off with light painting is our environment we are going to be taking our picture in. Light painting works best in an environment with as little light as possible. And once your area is set up, you will need a camera, a tripod, or place to set your camera, and a source of light, such as a glow stick or flashlight. If you don't have a camera, we will also go over how you can achieve this by using a phone or a tablet. And then grab your camera.
Alright.
Once you turn your camera on, make sure that the settings is on manual. You don't want to have your camera on automatic settings. The setting that you want is shutter speed. So for this camera, all I'm going to do is scroll through this here, and it automatically shows me my shutter speed. I'm going to take this one up to 15 seconds.
If you're using a smartphone, there is a free app in the Apple Store as well as the Google Play Store called Light Painting, which you can see already downloaded on my phone here. After it's downloaded, just go ahead and open it up. If you notice at the bottom of the screen, you will see a few settings, and on the right side of the shutter button, there is a setting called duration, and that's the one that we want to use to change the shutter speed. So we're going to go ahead and click duration. And the number on the left of the slide bar represents the number of seconds that the shutter will stay open while taking the picture. So to make it the same as the camera, we're going to go ahead and slide this until it is 15, right there. Now the duration is set, and we can move on to the next step.
So once you take the picture, the shutter will remain open for 15 seconds. During that time, light will enter the camera, and you want to maintain the same shape or whatever shape that you'll be drawing. So in order to do a circle, I would stand here and create a circle for 15 seconds. If it takes longer, you can always repeat the motion until your shutter closes.
If you look at the picture that is inserted on your screen, that is the image we just took. If you notice, part of my circle is out of the frame of the shot. So this is a good time for you to look at your own picture and reevaluate it and see if there are any changes that need to be made. In our case, we could either move the camera a little further back. I could step back and make myself further from the camera. If these two options aren't available, then when you're doing the light painting, you have to remember that you need to make your motions a little bit smaller. For our next example, we're going to be using the smartphone and trying a different shape this time.
Let's turn off the lights. Ready?
Ready. As you can see, when you use the light painting app, you can actually see the moment by moment picture that you are getting while you are doing the light painting, which might make it easier than using the camera. After you are done taking the picture, if you're happy with the picture, you can go ahead and save the picture using the save option at the top right hand corner. As you continue to improve on your light painting skills, you can move on to some more advanced things, like the pictures that are being shown here.
So thank you for joining today. We hope that you learned something, but more importantly, that you had fun doing it.
Even though our time here is done, continue to explore and experiment. Get creative and make your own life.